Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might as well run him again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Makes a move. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Scott. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Thomas back to pass. Looking left. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Straight ahead, it's Marshall. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's going to take off. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Third down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Quick give. It's Marshall. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And the extra point was good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Churns into the pile. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Thomas looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Scott. Down he goes.
When I have all that speed on the field, I got to find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy can win on that play.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Left side, it's James. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropped back on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. From the gun, it's Payne. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Red pass hits complete. Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Payne. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with a 1st and goal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the gun, he'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Rides to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're set.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Underwood. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. In the backfield, he'll lose 4.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Ezukama. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for room, it's Payne. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Thomas back to pass. Turning it on. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He's got enough. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Hits inside, it's Payne. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, TCU! Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Throws it back. He's going to run it. Inside the 45. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Underwood to throw. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. "57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at Syracuse taking on the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Orange with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing, Underwood fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Now on the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Thomas looking to fire. Right side, it's James. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Shelton. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
2nd and long here. Snapped it in the shotgun. Lets it fly. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He wants to throw it again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be fourth down.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second, they're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And he made the extra point without problem. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From inside the 15, here's the return.
For the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the return, it's Ezukama. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Thomas back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Got enough for the first down. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard, and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Thomas looking to fire. Move to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Play of the quarter coming. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Underwood rushes on. Makes the grab on the left. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? And the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And now on second down for this offense. Gets the back moving. Thomas back to pass. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Escapes the pressure to his right. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. So here comes the Michigan offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. There he goes down the right side. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the run, it's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. To the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Nowhere to go.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
There's a little room there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Third and long coming up. Here's Underwood to throw. Gets rid of it. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On the return. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, it's Payne. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Keep it on the ground. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. Third and long, guaranteed passing situation.
Spits it out to the back. Out wide right, it's Payne. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Thomas looking to fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds to try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. And this one's not working. He'll just put it away.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing. They keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Thomas back to pass. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The idea, make it a one-possession game. This will get it back to a one-score game. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
And you're just waiting for that right bounce.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.